Donald Trump's Justice Department just pulled off something even Richard Nixon would have called a little much. In a desperate attempt to justify militarizing American streets, Trump's lawyers walked into federal court and lied. Not just once, not by mistake, but deliberately and in writing to a panel of federal judges on the Ninth Circuit. And the worst part? They almost got away with it. Here's what happened. Trump's team wanted to deploy the Oregon National Guard to Portland, claiming the city was overrun by violent unrest and that federal property was under siege. The problem? The federal judge overseeing the case, a Trump appointee, by the way, called BS and blocked the move, saying the administration was inflating the crisis for political gain. But Trump's lawyers appealed, and for a moment, it worked. A three-judge panel on the Ninth Circuit voted 2-1 to let Trump federalize the Guard because they believed the administration's claim that 25% of all Federal Protective Service officers, that's 115 agents, were already stationed in Portland to protect federal buildings. Sounds serious, right? Except it wasn't true. Days later, the full Ninth Circuit reviewed the filings and discovered the DOJ had straight-up fabricated the numbers. In reality, the number of deployed officers fluctuated between 20 and 31 at any given time, not even close to the 115 claimed in court. That's not a rounding error. That's a deliberate lie designed to manipulate the judiciary into rubber-stamping a dangerous power grab. And when the truth came out, the entire appellate court reversed the earlier ruling, wiping out Trump's so-called victory. The message from the court was loud and clear. You cannot lie your way into authoritarianism. Let's be clear. Lying to a federal judge isn't some procedural hiccup. It's a felony. The Justice Department's own attorneys falsified material facts to influence a constitutional ruling about the use of military power against American citizens. That's not just corruption. That's lawless desperation from an administration addicted to authoritarian optics. But as always, accountability under Trump is optional. No one's been disciplined, no one's been disbarred, and no one's been prosecuted, because Trump's version of law and order only applies to protesters, not to the people committing crimes in suits and ties. Here's what makes this even more grotesque. These lawyers knew they were lying. They knew the real numbers, 27 officers one day, 31 the next, and still inflated them nearly 400% to trick the courts into rubber-stamping a dangerous power grab. And when the truth came out, the entire appellate court reversed the earlier ruling, wiping out Trump's so-called victory. That's the Trump legacy in a nutshell: chaos, corruption, and collapse. These lawyers may think they're untouchable now, but disbarment is forever. And Trump can't pardon you out of losing your license. He can't stop the bar from ending your career. Eventually, justice has a way of catching up, even to those who think they can twist the law itself. Trump's entire movement runs on lies, and this case is just the latest proof. If you believe truth and accountability still matter in America, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell us in the comments, should the DOJ lawyers who lied to the Ninth Circuit be criminally charged for manipulating the courts to serve Trump's political agenda?